We all have the same 525,600 minutes, 8,760 hours, and 365 days every year to do with as we choose. Remember the song Seasons of Love from the show Rent that starts with 525,600 minutes? The lyrics are as follows. How do you measure? Measure a year. In daylights? In sunsets? In midnights? In cups of coffee? In inches? In miles? In laughter? In strife? How do you measure a year in a life? The way we use our time affects each moment in our journey and ultimately defines the story of our life. Our life story does not end until we are out of time. Knowing how we spend our time will allow us to evaluate where we are on our journey. Everyone uses 100% of their time every day. How that time is spent is up to the individual, whether we are staring into space, sleeping, exercising, working, talking on the phone, binge watching, arguing, worrying, loving, praying, eating, or anything else. Each of us chooses and controls our time. To make changes in anything you do, you must have a clear understanding of your starting point, of the real story, not the BS so many of us tell ourselves. So, how do you do this? It starts with knowing your current state, or how you feel about your life today. Knowing your current state will give you clarity about what you need to change to achieve your desired future state. In other words, nothing can get better until you have a clear picture of how you feel about your situation right now. If you are unhappy where you are today, life will not change unless and until you take an action to do something different. You need to not only want to change, but also be willing to change while feeling sufficiently safe to change. Ask yourself, am I living the vision I have for myself? Am I living my goals? Do I have a clear picture of where I am in my life? Do I allow myself to feel my feelings? Why do I feel the way I do? Do I care enough for myself? How is my health? How much time do I spend on or at work? Do I love my profession? Is how I spend my time in line with who I am and who I want to be? Do I spend enough time nurturing my relationships? Are there things I want to do that I'm unable to fit into my life? What are my priorities? Do I believe that money would solve all my problems? Do I say yes to everything? Are there enough hours in the day to get it all done? Am I conscious of where my time goes? Am I in jeopardy of losing everything? If any of these questions resonate with you, the Balance Equation program can add great value to your life. The Balance Equation Community. We created the Balance Equation Community to provide a safe space for shared experiences, best practices, and ongoing support for our members. Being part of a community, whether physical or virtual, gives people the chance to be inspired, solve problems, share achievements, and vent frustrations while laughing and crying together. Community is helpful for many, but not for everyone, and you can join at any time by signing up at thebalanceequation.com. Measure to change. What gets measured gets done. This quote comes from management guru Peter Drucker, who likewise said, "What gets measured gets managed." The basic concept explains that if you measure something you want to change, the probability that you will achieve change is a lot higher. While this notion is a business concept, it also applies to our personal lives. Regular measurement and reporting will keep you focused on what you're trying to achieve and will create a cycle of continuous improvement. All of us will struggle at different points in our lives. When this happens to you, focus on changing one thing at a time.